All right, so I have the Random 8, Multigrain, and Beehive here. This is a sick, like, trigger feedback patch. It's really cool, so let's just get into it. For Random 8, I don't have much going on, which is nice about this module. You know, you can use the menus and get some crazy stuff going, but you can just send it some triggers and send the outputs wherever and get really good results that way. So for channel 3, I have a scale selected, so third one from the bottom is scale. And I have this fourth one, which is major. And then I have a style. So for the style, I have this green one. That's just a low range of random voltage. And then channel 5, I have set to blue, which is a low to high range of random voltage. And that's it for Random 8. Simple. So for the triggers, I have a divide by 4 coming from Pam's going into the trigger 1 input of Random 8. Then I have the output of Random 8 going into the X input of Multigrain, modulating the rate. And you can see the light. Now it's fluctuating. And this part really is what makes the patch. This A output, which is generating a trigger every time there's a grain in Multigrain. So I have that running to channel 4 input of Random 8. And I have that multed into the trigger input of Beehive. So that's it for our triggers. Let's go over the modulation. So channel 3 on Random 8, the output, which is the one we had the scale selected and the green style, is going into volt per octave of Beehive. Channel 4 of Random 8, which now channels 4, 5, and 6 are all feeding off this trigger coming from Multigrain. I have channel 4 going into the morph input of Beehive. And then another really important part, this channel 5 output going into the Y input of Multigrain. And that's modulating the size and the start of Multigrain. And then channel 6. Channel 6 is going into the timbre input of Beehive. And let's listen. So yeah, that's the patch. You can hear everything kind of feeding off each other. So really cool one. Definitely try it out. One thing to note, just leave yourself some channels to send to other places. I've noticed that when I'm building out the patch, I definitely needed that because I would go back and find myself having to repatch. So yeah, really cool patch. If you have any suggestions or questions, leave it in the comments. And as always, thanks for watching.